Wednesdays are especially busy at the Rainier Valley Food Bank. It's a day focused on helping seniors and the disabled. And by the end of this day, the food bank will have served close to 400 households.
Well, it helped me with a lot of things, like I like that I can't afford to buy.
It has got worse since the economy has got a little, flat. It got worse, and more people coming, more people from working life, people who do have jobs, but it's not enough to cover it, so they come here.
The food bank says they have never before seen a need as great as this. They're now serving about 11,000 people a month, a record-breaking number.
For the first time, I think we're starting to see the horizon of our capacity. As you can see, this is a very small facility, and we're one of the busiest food banks in Seattle. So when I've got 350 to 450 households coming through my line twice a week, and I'm also delivering groceries to 150 homebound seniors once a week. It really adds up.
The food bank has been located here off of Rainier Avenue South for 18 years and is rapidly outgrowing their building and location. On this especially busy day, there are 2 scheduled and much welcome deliveries coming in this very tight spot. Hardworking volunteers make the difference at food banks like Rainier Valley. They're involved in all aspects of the operation, from helping with deliveries, to handing out food, to marketing and organizing fundraisers to try and bring in some greatly needed funds.
We couldn't possibly do any of this without the volunteer team that we have. So we've got several hundred active volunteers, and in any given year, it's the equivalent of having about 10 full-time employees, in addition to our 3 paid staff.
How you doing today, sir? Good.
Across town in Ballard, the food bank here is also seeing a great increase in need. They're now serving about 1,300 people a week here. To meet that growing need, they're reaching deeper into the community for support and understanding.
Do you want the heavy stuff in your bag?
So they can keep providing one of the most basic needs of survival for thousands of people in our community.
Have a good day.
We try to give people enough groceries for 3 to 4 days, but that then leaves them with 3 days of trying to get their needs met. So we need people to hold food drives at their church, at their school, at their work, to think about if they're at the grocery store, putting some food in a barrel, if there's a donation barrel, write a check to your local food bank and help them leverage their dollars to buy food in a more bulk way.
Come on down. Welcome to the miscellaneous section here at the Ballard Food Bank.
The food bank here also relies heavily on volunteers. People like Michael Gore, who is not only helping out, but is also being helped by the food bank.
How you doing today, sir? This here really helps out tremendously, because you only get so much food stamps, you know what I'm saying? And then for a month, I think I get about $81 or $90 of food stamps for a whole month.
But even with a need that at times can feel overwhelming, there is a hope and positive spirit, both in the people being helped and in the volunteers who are making a big difference and doing it with heart.
It makes me happy that, I'm doing something to help somebody else.
I hear thank you an awful lot, which is nice, but it makes those 14-hour days, worthwhile. And I see a lot of smiles on people's faces when they leave here.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.